Good afternoon, folks, and welcome here to Noble Park North. Certainly a stunning property that we have for you here on the high side, the elevated side of the street, and certainly, I guess, for the lucky purchaser today, you're going to actually purchase a wonderful home, which I believe will not be mimicked in our marketplace for a long while yet. By way of introduction, my name is Harry Lee. On behalf of our owners and the good team here at ICL Group, it is our pleasure in welcoming you as participants of the auction for this premier address, number 27 Sunline Avenue, Noble Park North. Now, assisting me, you do have a number of my fellow colleagues. Of course, you would have all met your local, our Noble Park expert here, Pooven Bala. If you were to have any questions, feel free to speak with him. Alex is here to help. Hoi Sang and Andy, they're amongst the crowd as well. If you have any questions, they'll be more than glad to lend a hand. Now, for those of you determined to be our new owner, I wish you courage in your endeavours. Be with confidence, knowing that I'm here to assist and to guide you in reaching your real estate ambitions. But before we do commence the bidding process, I'll quickly cover the rules of the auction and run through the terms and conditions in which you may purchase. Now, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting any bids or offers on a property after it has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders. It prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will use during an auction to indicate I'll be making a bid on behalf of the owner are vendor bid, and by law, only I, as your auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. They're made available for your perusal. The auction documentations, they confirm that the property we are auctioning today is identified on Certificate of Title Volume 8319 Folio 810. Here being lot number 202 on Title Plan 50962, some 580 square metres, 87 square metres of land, more or less, of course, together with all improvements and fixtures to us, more commonly known as number 27 Sunline Avenue, Noble Park North. The chattels involved with today's sale are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electric light fittings of a permanent nature. You will sign today a cash and unconditional contract within which there are no cooling off periods. For the successful bidder amongst you, your obligations are simply twofold. One, it is to autograph the paperwork acknowledging the terms, the conditions and the price of the auction. Secondly, it is to pay a deposit equivalent to a slender 10% of the final sale value, with the balance due at settlement preferably in and around 90 days time. By bidding here, you are telling me that you have read and approved all relevant documentation. It is at this time I'll kindly ask for any questions, or else I'll simply take your silence as an assumption that you all accept and understand. All's good then. Okay, folks, I mentioned at the top, I guess, a splendid home that we have on offer, and certainly for those of you that have walked through, you can agree with me that, I guess, you see homes now and again that are renovated, you see homes now and again that are updated, but a lot of the times they are done purposefully just for selling. In our case here, our owners have actually renovated the residence with the purpose of living more long-term, and certainly with, I guess, permanent living in mind. Of course, circumstances have changed, which means that you get to bear the fruits of the hard work that they've actually, I guess, spent and done. You go inside, you can see not a single thing for you to do when it comes to further work and enhancement. The kitchen's been absolutely renovated to a delight. The bathroom there, you can see it's not only been changed, it's been remodeled. Certainly it's gone to another level. You'll not find there anywhere else. Living space, the house, as you can see, has been converted over the years. Not only does it have the 3 bedrooms that it originally had, but it's got its extra family dining room, extra, I guess, lounge space at the back, the rear of the home as well. Your front enclosed sunroom right behind me here, and if you do look at the land size, still plenty of land on offer, both front and back, and that's because we have 587 square meters of it. This is the type of home, folks, that where you can buy, you can move straight in, not have to do anything, whereas you can see most homes around here, when they're original in nature, often you're going to have to spend a lot of money, a lot of hours, a lot of time just to be able to get it up to this degree. I mentioned that it is on the high side of the street. Certainly this elevated, I guess, presence does give you that perfect facade which only complements, I guess, the rendered finish that we do have with the property as well. Location-wise, of course, we're in a top spot here in Noble Park North. You can easily access Eastlink Freeway just around the corner from here, which will give you accessibility towards Monash Freeway at the next stop at Jackson's Road. Heading to the city is just a mere 25 to 30 minutes away. You want to get to Noble Park Central, you're about 5 to 10 minutes drive. You want to head towards Clayton, that's probably about 15. Glen Waverley, similar time frame. And once again, folks, locally, you cannot underestimate. You've got a great host of primary schooling, secondary schooling, and amongst all local shops, of course, just on Eleanor Road as well. So folks, this is the complete package when it comes to good family home buying. And just remember, with the recent changes in stamp duty laws for first home owners, this is an opportune time for you to secure a great home with, of course, a lot of savings when it comes to your stamp duty payments, in contrast to what it was pre-July the 1st this year. So folks, this is your time, this is your chance to make a difference. It is on that note, I turn it over to you in your hands now, calling for an opening bid here for 27 Sunline Avenue. Where shall we begin? Name your figure. Where do we say go? What's the starting price? Alrighty folks, I don't mind where we begin at all. It's in your hands. Certainly I do understand that you'll feel a bit phased and maybe a tentative at the start of an auction. However, once you get used to the proceedings, once you make your first bid, you're certainly used to the momentum, and you'll generate your own momentum and put the pressure on other buyers, put you in pole position to buy. What do you say? 550, there we go. Great start, welcome in. Good luck there, $550,000. And from here, I'm happy to chip away. 25's on the advance, could I say 575? At $550,000, let's use that as a platform to work with. Our foundation to build upon at 550, could I say 75 now? At 5.5, the winning bid, searching for an extra quarter here in a prominent location, Noble Park North. At 550, could I say 575? Going once. At $550,000, second call now. At 5.5, it goes. Third and final chance. At 550,000, are we done? So finished already at 5.5. I'll tell you what, folks, if you do not bid, I do have the prerogative, of course, to place a vendor bid. Of course, my preference is for you to bid, because if I place a vendor bid, you're going to have to bid higher than that amount. So $550,000, I understand maybe a slight hesitation, maybe you just want to gauge and see what happens, but if you're happy at 570, okay, $570,000, we'll work with you and serve back against you. I would have thought naturally towards $600,000. At $570,000, we have the leading bid right hand side. Two of you in play at the moment at 570. Could I say it needs six? At $600,000. Taking it to the next level. Great work there at $600,000, and sir, happy to work in 20s if you like. At $600,000, calling for a mere 20 on the advance. Could I say 620? Surely should only be instinctive bidding here, given in our neighbourhood original homes in our pocket, non-renovated. Original conditions, although well maintained, they're getting well in excess of these figures, folks. This is fully renovated, elevated residence here at $600,000. I would think 620, sir. Anyone else holding back? Now's your time at 600,000. First, second, at 600,000. Could I say 20? Going third and final opportunity at $600,000. 20. Welcome back in action at $620,000 and revived there at 620 and 40 if you like there, sir, ma'am, at 620. Leading and thriving at this point at $620,000. I would have thought another 20 to make it 640. Yeah, given of course you've got full renovations done to the home, you move straight in and enjoy a prestigious lifestyle at offer at $620,000. Could I say 40? Anyone else, of course, you're more than open to join in at $620,000. Could I say 40 if you will? First call at $620,000. Second call. I'll go 40, sir. At $620,000. Happy to go 20 still. Call it 640. You put 10. They put 10 pressures back on you. You put 20, you put your front foot forward. Certainly put your best position to buy. We're only here to help you and guide you. What do you say? Call it 640? Yeah? At $620,000, yeah, I'll think 20 more. Call it 640. Surely you buy at those sort of levels at $620,000. Could I say 640? Going once at 640,000. Going second call at 620,000. Third and last time at 620. Are we done? sold and finished at 620,000.
630.
Although already requested 630, if I was going to take 630, I'll take theirs, but happy for you to go 640. Okay, pretend we'll take 630 then, 640 if you like. 630, we'll take their 630, it is 640 if you will there, sir, ma'am, at $630,000. Could I say 10 more? Happy to go 10s if you like. Wouldn't go 5s at this stage, sir. Happy to go 10s at $630,000 back against you. Happy to go 10 more, sir. What do you say? Call 640. Yeah, in this wonderful location at $630,000. Left hand side has it at 630 now. Could I say 640 at $630,000 now? Looking for 10s on the go, going first time at $630,000. Happy to go 640. Second call at $630,000. Are we done and finished at 640? Slashed away $640,000. Well picked there. And 50 if you like at $640,000. I'm suggesting 10s, guys. Happy for you to jump in at 640. Could I say 50 at $640,000? Once again, think of the kitchen, the central bathroom there, fully renovated at $640,000. Love to think 50 at 640 now. Could I say 50? Going first call at $640,000. Could I say 50 on your behalf? Against you also, young couple, second call at $640,000. Don't finish. So, third and final call. Yes, at 645. Happy to work with you, sir. Welcome in action at 645 and happy to go 5s. Wouldn't go lower than that though at 645,000. Happy to chip away 5s if you like. Well, 50 now, but at 645. That is the leading bid at $645,000. Gone for 5 more. First call at 645,000. Second call. 3 live bidders here. Anyone else happy for to jump in? Third and final call at $645,000. Done. So finished at 645. Well, folks, it is at this time I'm going to kindly ask for your recess, certainly your patience indeed. I'm going to go inside and have a chat with my owner, let them know exactly what is going on, certainly get the further instructions. I'll be back with you in a few moments' time. Alrighty folks, thank you so much for waiting, your kind patience indeed. Just had a quick chat with our owner. As you can imagine, it is a momentous occasion for them to be able to I guess not only put the house and on the market over recent weeks, but certainly the decision to sell. It's not an easy one. Look, at this stage, I'll be quite open with you. At $645,000, which is the current bid, we're a bit short of where we need to be, probably to be able to sell the property and give you the, I guess, the three magical words that you all want to hear. But what I can say is that with a little bit of work from you, we're not that far away. I'm sure we can close that gap quite quickly indeed. So $645,000, that's where we left it off before. I'm hoping maybe the recess allowed you to re-strategize your own positions, just to maybe think about your own strategies and to be able to, I guess, go that little bit further, dig a little bit deeper, and certainly show exactly what you've got. So $645, I will reopen the bidding then. Open for you, sir. I know, and ma'am, of course it is against you. Sir, I know you did bid earlier as well. To anyone else that has been holding back, waiting to the latter stages of the auction, certainly this is your time to be able to enter the frame. So $645,000, can I say someone coming to play, maybe even at least at that $650 mark. So $645,000 now, chasing a mere price, can I say we'll go 6.5 now for those $645,000 for this fully renovated elevated residence at 645 going once at 645,000. Can I say 650? Second call at $645,000. Are we done? Sold and finished at 645. Happy to go 50 if you like at 645,000 for the third and final opportunity at 645. Okay folks, I didn't make mention of it earlier, but one important rule of an auction that a lot of people do not understand is the highest bidder rule. Now, if for some reason the property is not announced on the market, we do not reach our set reserve price, then the highest bidder will secure exclusivity when it comes to treating with our owner and finding out what they're looking for. Currently, it's with the young couple here at $645,000. It's I guess a very, very powerful position to be in if you're wishing to buy the property. Post-auction, we'll negotiate with you on a one-on-one basis only. At $645 now, even if you want to offer more afterwards, you have to be second in a queue. At $645, if you're holding back, this is your time. Who would come in? Call it $650. At $645,000, call it for $650 going first time. At $645,000, second call. At $645 for the third and final chance at $645,000. Well folks, due to your reluctance to bid, I'm going to place my only vendor bid today, and that's going to be at $650,000. So 650 will be my only vendor bid for the property here, and only two things could happen from this point. Your bidding endeavors could get us onto the market. Surely that's what we all want, but if we don't get there and you were to bid at this point, there won't be any further vendor bidding. What will actually happen is that you will secure exclusivity to talk with our owner and find out what our owners are looking for. It's an extremely powerful position to be in. So $650,000, I'll urge you just to go that little bit further now. To the young couple, happy for you to go 5 more. You'll then be in front. You're happy at 55 it is. At 655, smashed away 655. At this stage, you'll treat with our owner at 655. Anyone else holding back, this is your final call. At $655,000, it goes. First time. At 655 now, second call. At $655,000, it goes. Third and final opportunity at $655,000. Well folks, jolly well looks like we're going to successfully pass the property into the young couple here. We'll trade with them on a one-on-one basis and hopefully get them across the line. If you were to have any further interest in the property, feel free to speak with one of our colleagues. They're happy to help you out, but just remember, you'll be second preference because number one will be here. Thank you so much for coming along. Let's give a round of applause to all our buyers for their efforts in their bidding endeavors. Let's give a round of applause.